Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions about the technology of your childhood. What were cell phones like?
Non-existent.
Okay, then what were regular phones like?
Rotary phones and very elongated dialing of numbers. You know, you had to wait for the dial to come back. So it took quite a long time to make a phone call. And if you dialed a number wrong, you had to hang up and start all over again. No touch tones.
Tell me something else about it.
Well, you don't see them very often now, but there were pay phones when we were kids. And those calls normally cost about a dime. And you'd put the dime in and you dial a number. If you dialed the wrong number, you had to hang up and dial 0 and talk to an operator and give them your information so they would send you your dime back through the mail. It's
Oh,
true.
are you sure?
Absolutely.
How were television and movies like?
Well, certainly you didn't have the choices you have today in television. You basically had, in Chicago, we had 2, 5, 7, 9, and public television, which was channel 11. So those were your choices. You didn't know when a movie was going to play ever again, so if it came on and you happened to look in the TV guide, which was a printed phone book of upcoming, basically, movies, you gathered around because there was no recording device, you watched the movie. Who knows when you're going to see it again? Hopefully you had good weather and the rabbit ear antennas didn't require too much adjustment.
And what about movies?
Going to the movies. Well, the movies, I remember when I was a kid, first and foremost, they cost about $1.50. And technology-wise, you certainly didn't have any of the special effects. And I remember in 1978, 79, when my brother and I were at the movies and we saw the trailer for Star Wars, we were absolutely blown away at the new technology coming into the movies.
What about music and things like that?
Well, technology-wise, I grew up on records, and we had mostly 45s, which were the small ones, although we also had 33s and 78s. Actually, 78s were the small ones. Um, I remember getting our first compact disc player, roughly 1985, I believe. Sony CDP 302 cost about $400, which was a ton of money back then, especially considering they only had about 10 compact discs worth of music that were out at the time. So that was a huge electronic breakthrough, compact discs.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Trey. It's been a pleasure.